I want to send a message to the GOP, Fox News, the Bill O'Reillys, the Sean Hannitys, the Rush Limbaughs of the world. No longer are we going to let you tell us who to vote for. This election, you guys seem all up in arms about us younger people supporting Ron Paul, saying he's not electable. Well, we're not listening anymore. We're tired of you people. This message is for the GOP, Fox News, the media, neoconservatives, Rush Limbaugh, Bill O'Reilly. The Republican Party right now is in a transition between the old guard and new, younger Republicans. Younger Republicans that are more informed now than they ever were. We are tired of people in Congress, the Senate, the media that are so obsessed with power, money, that they are trying to tell us who to vote for, who not to vote for. Well, we're going to continue to support our Ron Pauls and anyone else that's going to stand up for the Constitution. We're tired of you guys printing these false stories about how he's unelectable. The man's electable if the American people elect him. And right now, there's more younger Republicans that are more motivated to get someone in the presidency that actually cares about the United States. You can spew your hatred, you can spew whatever propaganda you want, but you're not gonna sway us. We're loyal, and we're gonna support Ron Paul. We're gonna continue to give him money. You guys seem to forget that this is a sovereign nation, which means it's by the people, not by the media, not by any two parties, Republican or Democrats. This is the people. The people want Ron Paul as the next president. And go ahead and try to sway us, saying that the caucus in January is going to be hacked, and that's probably how Ron Paul is going to win. We're not listening. We don't care. We don't want to start any more wars. We're sick of them. You guys can say how bad the rest of the world is, but you're not in the military. And it's evident by just how much money the active duty military people are giving Ron Paul. They know they're there. You're not. I mean, you guys can sign off and try to send young men and women off to die in wars that do nothing but promote business. That's not what we're here for. We want our country back. We're going to get it back. We're going to take your jobs, and we're going to be the ones in power. This is our future. You guys have broken the American dream. And you continue to try to break the American dream. You sit there and say that Obama's trying to turn this nation into a socialist nation. What's the difference if it's socialist or if we're just at war constantly? It's not right. You're bankrupting us, and we're tired of it. This is why there's protests, the Occupy movement, which I don't agree with half of, but I can understand where they're coming from. They're tired of wealth not going anywhere in the United States because you people, the Republican Party, the Democratic Party, the media especially, you guys don't report anything that's fair or balanced. Fox News, it's all skewed one way or the other, and that's because of who owns you. It's the same with any media outlet. That's why we're, the young people, we have a weapon. It's called social media. We get our message out. And yeah, it's biased. And we'll be the first ones to tell you it's biased. But that's the point. We're going to fight fire with fire. Ron Paul can be elected as president if the American people say he can be elected as president. So you guys need to stop spinning this whatever way you want, saying that, Ron Paul has a bunch of hackers or we're hacking all your polls. Do you ever stop and think that maybe, just maybe, Ron Paul's winning? I'm telling you right now, especially this is for you, Republican Party. You need to get behind the young vote. You haven't learned. Bill Clinton learned. He got behind the young vote and he was elected president. Barack Obama got behind the young vote and he was elected president. Wake up. Embrace your younger voters. I mean, seriously, this is ridiculous. You've got candidates up there like Mitt Romney, who's all about big business. You can go to the website that shows where all of his contributions come from, and they're all from big banks. I mean, yeah, that's small government. Really. I mean, he socialized healthcare, and you guys say he says he's from small government, and you guys believe it. Newt Gingrich, a man that was pretty much drummed out of the Republican Party for ethics violations, and now what? We got another ethics violation complaint. Yeah, that's who we want. An honorable man, Newt Gingrich. Michelle Bachmann. So far she's only told me that Barack Obama's the problem. We know this. We don't need her telling us he's the problem. Tell us how you're going to fix it. And not saying you're the outsider and you're going to go toe to toe. Because you ain't won anything yet. So that really doesn't matter. Rick Santorum, you're Newt Gingrich light. You're speaking up against him now, but you're always quick to say how you studied underneath him. So that leads me to believe you're no different than he is. Rick Perry, sorry buddy, but social issues aren't really all that important to us young Republicans anymore. We want to fix the economy. And yeah, we really want to be energy efficient, but we all can't be drilling oil wells somewhere. John Huntsman, I respect you, John. I mean, you really know what's going on when it comes to foreign policy. But Ron Paul, you have the message we want to hear. You want to do away with all this big government that's stifling us, that's oppressing us. You want to keep our civil liberties intact. Those are important, folks. We need our civil liberties. And we can't let government take advantage of us. The Bill of Rights protects us from the government. Now the government's trying to take some of those rights away. Young people understand this for some reason. And we're not going to stand for it. We understand that money is just being printed and it's not worth anything. And it's obvious. What we could buy a year ago with $1, we can't buy right now. So our dollar is losing value. And that's the truth of the matter. We want Ron Paul as president. And we're going to get him. And you can keep pushing him away and ignoring him, like the governor of Iowa said. Just ignore him. But that means you're ignoring us. And when you ignore us, we get mad. And when we get mad, you don't get back in office. Somebody else takes your spot. And it's going to be young Republicans. The so-called young guns we've got in Washington right now, some of those guys are old enough to be my father. That's not young. We want young people with new ideas and are looking to the future, not stuck in the past. We're not looking for the next Reagan, great president that he was. There will never be another man like Ronald Reagan. But there can be a leader that believes in free markets, sound money, and peace. I mean, why is that so hard to like? Free markets, sound money, money that's worth something, and peace. Nobody dies. Shocking that's so hard for the old guard to embrace. But like I said, we're gonna get what we want because we're motivated and we're gonna vote. So, Republican Party, embrace the young voter or you're gonna lose the election. Thanks for your time.